Delhi. Among the dignitaries at the airport are President Prasad and Prime Minister Nehru. President Eisenhower says that he is about to embark on his personal discovery of India. He is soon to discover how Indians regard him and the United States. Everywhere he goes in New Delhi the next 4 days, a tumultuous demonstration of welcome to an awaited visitor. A memorial marking the ground where Gandhi was cremated. Gandhi said in 1944, "My work will be finished if I succeed in carrying conviction to the human family that every man or woman is the guardian of his or her self-respect and liberty." For Americans, the counsels of Gandhi are as applicable today as when they were uttered. In the courtyard of the residence where he is staying, President Eisenhower greets some Girl Guides and Boy Scouts. As a father and grandfather himself, the American president is particularly interested in youth organizations. And he finds a moment for an informal chat with the youngsters. Now he heads toward the Parliament building. Here he is to address the 750 members of both houses of Parliament. It is a speech interrupted by applause more than 15 times.
I come here representing a nation that wants not an acre of another people's land, that seeks no control of another people's government, that pursues no program of expansion in commerce or politics or power of any sort at another people's expense. It is a nation ready to cooperate toward achievement of mankind's deep, eternal aspirations for peace and freedom.
Mr. Eisenhower goes on to say that America watches with friendly concern the valiant efforts of other nations for a better life, particularly those who have newly achieved their independence. Stating that controlled universal disarmament is the imperative of our time, the President asks,
can we not join in a 5-year or a 50-year plan against mistrust and misgiving and fixation on the wrongs of the past?
A carved sandalwood and ivory table depicting a scene from India's storied past is among the many gifts presented the visitor by President Prasad. The occasion, a state dinner at the President's palace. The dinner is followed by a recital of Indian music and dances. At the University of Delhi, a large crowd applauds the entrance of the visitor from America. The President of the United States is to be awarded the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws by Vice President Radhakrishnan. Responding, President Eisenhower says, "The time has come for mankind to make the role of law in international affairs as normal as it is now in domestic affairs." The halfway point in President Eisenhower's 4.5-day visit to India on his tour of 3 continents is at the opening of the 14-nation World Agricultural Fair. It is the first World Agricultural Fair in history, stressing efforts by all nations to increase food production. A crowd of 25,000 hears an urgent appeal for a worldwide war against hunger. And at the opening of the United States exhibit, the man with a message of peace in freedom calls for a war against hunger in the context of the American exhibit's theme: food, family, friendship, freedom. From the problems of the 20th century to the contemplation of a fabulous memorial built in the 17th, the Taj Mahal. For 40 minutes, guided by Prime Minister Nehru, the President and his daughter-in-law tour the gardens and marble terraces of one of the most famous man-made works in the world. For the visitor from faraway America, a change of pace, a moment of repose, among the pools and fountains of the Taj Mahal. Not far from the Taj, an Indian village prepares for a visit from Mr. Eisenhower as his discovery of India continues. Then back by plane to New Delhi, where all that afternoon a crowd is forming at the Ram Leela ground, a long and broad expanse separating New Delhi from the old city. They have come to hear and see Eisenhower. His stay in India is nearing its close. Shortly before, in introducing the president, Prime Minister Nehru had said, "You have found an echo in the hearts of our millions." The next stop